President Joe Biden will deliver his State of the Union address in a few minutes, in less than an hour. And yesterday we found out that the Nagorno-Karabakh representative to the United States, Robert Avetisyan, will be a special guest to Congressman Adam Schiff. He was invited by the congressman to attend. Right before they rush off to the State of the Union, Asbarez had a chance to catch up with them briefly to talk about this event. Congressman Schiff, Robert, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be with you again.
Thank you. If you can explain what the significance of this is, Congressman. It certainly is the first time that a representative of the Nagorno-Karabakh government will be at the State of the Union. Can you tell me what the significance of this is?
Yes, members all get to invite one guest to observe the State of the Union from the gallery. That's where the president's wife watches the proceedings as well, and there are often guests in the gallery that the president will recognize. I thought it very important that the government of Nagorno-Karabakh be represented at this critical time to help bring further attention to the blockade by Azerbaijan, to the continuing danger of war, to Azerbaijan's increasingly belligerent actions, and I thought it very valuable to have Representative Avetisyan present. We've known each other for well more than a decade now, and I admire the way he represents the people of Artsakh, and I wanted to bring attention to the plight of people living there right now.
And you also zoomed into a town hall meeting last night organized by the ANCA Western Region, where Artsakh State Minister Ruben Vartanyan kind of provided an on-the-ground look of what the people of Artsakh are actually going through right now. How can we kind of more, I mean, the State Department has gone on record calling on Azerbaijan to lift the blockade. What can we do to further amplify this gross human rights violations that is going on right now?
Well, the most powerful thing, I believe, would be to cut off aid to Azerbaijan. The president, under the current law, has to certify that Azerbaijan is not violating human rights to allow the U.S. government to continue to provide military support to Azerbaijan. But the president has the authority to waive that if the president believes that it's in our national security interest to do so. It is not in our national security interest to do so, and plainly they're violating human rights. There is ample evidence that they've committed war crimes against people of Artsakh and Armenia. And so the most powerful message we could send is you're cut off. If you're going to continue this kind of belligerence, we're not going to give you another penny. But there are other things that we also can do to use our diplomatic might to end the blockade, to end these further incursions and war making by Azerbaijan, by reinvigorating the Minsk group, by using our diplomatic muscle. And Frank Pallone and I and other co-chairs of the Community Caucus are introducing legislature that calls for a war crimes investigation, that calls for the cessation of military support to Azerbaijan. So legislatively, there's a lot we can do as well.
Robert Avetisyan, this is a unique opportunity for you to be at what I consider kind of a very important part of our American democracy, the State of the Union. What are your thoughts, certainly less than an hour away before you'll be in Congress, being a part of this historical event?
This is a unique opportunity for which I'm very grateful to Congressman Schiff, and I'm looking forward to this historic event. It will be, I'm sure, very interesting for me to witness how this tradition, this democratic tradition which has survived for centuries, it continues to bring to a greater unity in the nation and strengthen the political system of the United States. Of course, just like the Congressman has mentioned, it will be also a very good opportunity, I hope so, that I will be having a chance to raise awareness about what is going on in Artsakh by my presence there, maybe with some possible communication, interaction with other guests. what is happening in Artsakh, to raise the voice of Artsakh in demand for rights and freedoms and the same democratic values which continue to be present in this Congress and in the Democratic Society of Nations. I'm looking forward to that opportunity.
And Congressman Schiff, you had one guest to invite and you chose Robert, which means that this issue is quite poignantly important for you, and as it should be to the rest of Congress. How do you think this message should go across with everyone present there at the State of the Union?
Well, I look forward to having the opportunity. I hope to introduce Mr. Avetisyan to other members of Congress, as well as other dignitaries who will be present, and to use his presence as a way of underscoring the importance of U.S. government interaction and assistance to the people of Artsakh. There are great humanitarian needs. There are obviously great defensive needs in terms of protecting the right of self-determination for the people of Artsakh. Already members have asked, okay, who are you bringing to the State of the Union? And I've used the opportunity to tell them who I'm bringing and why I'm bringing him and why it's so important for the U.S. government to understand and members of Congress to understand, what a tinderbox the region is right now. That we don't want to wait until there's a regional conflagration that could turn into a broader war, that we ought to be acting now. So I hope this will continue to present those kind of opportunities.
Mm-hmm. And as the lives of 120,000 residents of Artsakh hang in the balance at this moment, from my end, the lives of an entire nation hang in the balance. I won't let you be late to the State of the Union. Thank you to both of you for joining me, and we will catch up with each of you later. Good luck and enjoy the State of the Union.
Thank you very much. So good to join you again.
Likewise.
Thank you.